Hello viewers, hello listeners, hello everyone. Thank you once again for joining me on Team Up TV. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're coming up for the first time. If you're regular, just do the usual. Please like and comment and also share our videos so that you won't miss any of the videos that we do here. Because what we do is we give you current affairs in real time. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, I've discovered that the reason why many of you hate me is because of what Pardon Gambako said, that if you want to get the real news, true news, go to DreamUps, go to Gambako TV, go to Zigo TV, go to Kunda Chitima channels. That's where you can get authentic, verified news. So the other reason why you also hate me is because I get these things first. Like for example, this one here. So it is a lawsuit from Shava Law Chambers, and it is directed to the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission, the chief elections officer in this instance, and it's referenced the unauthorized use of Nelson Chamisa's face image by some persons. Of course, those persons were not mentioned, but it is titled the unauthorized use of Nelson Chamisa's face image by some persons. We act for and on behalf of Advocate Nelson Chamisa, at whose instance we write. Kindly note our professional interest. Our client is the president of Citizens Coalition for Change political party formed on 22 January 2022. We advised that in June 2023, he gave consent to specific candidates from the political party he leads to use his face image as a logo in the harmonized elections held between 23 and 24 August 2023. Those who were granted permission to use the image of his face had their nominated papers as more fully appears in your records, signed by the names appearing in a letter dated 15 June 2023 and received by yourselves on the same day. A copy of the said letter is attached here too for your ease of reference. We are advised that some individuals other than the individuals mentioned above has resorted to misappropriation of the image of our client's face for purposes misrepresenting and misleading the electorate. We advise that this is illegal and fraudulent to the extent that it is being done without our client's express or implied consent. Our client has a reasonable apprehension or fear that the same individuals might want to fraudulently use the image of his face on their nomination purposes for purposes of submission to your office. We have been instructed to advise, as we hereby do, that you do not accept any nomination papers with the image of our client's face save for the authorized names aforementioned. We advise that an unauthorized use and consequently acceptance by your office of any nomination papers bearing the image of our client's face constitutes violation of his constitutional right to privacy as well as compulsory deprivation of his property rights. We are further instructed to take legal action against anyone who uses, accepts or permits the unauthorized use of our client's property. So of course, yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the full letter from Shava Law Chambers. Of course, yes, we await to hear the response from Jonathan Moyo, the long response from Jonathan Moyo on his X account. But as things stand, this is what is happening. Advocate Nelson Chamisa, he had resolved to stop Tshabangu and his followers from using his face. Of course, yes, he can claim that my face is being used fraudulently, and hence that must stop. And I must say, in a normal court, if the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission was going to act maybe in a just way or in a fair way, Advocate Nelson Chamisa's argument is very justifiable, because he is saying, I don't want my face to be used by so and so and so, and I only want these people mentioned like so and so and so to use my face. So it becomes a question, ladies and gentlemen, of whether or not this is acceptable at law. But what we know is Tshabangu will just argue, Kuti, I am part of the CCC, hence I can use it's no longer Chamisa's face but the party's symbol, whatnot. So those are just some of the arguments that we are prepared to hear from the Tshabangu case. But as as things stand right now, this paper has been stamped to show that it was received by Zimbabwe Electoral Commission. It was stamped on the 18th of December 2023. So I just don't know, ladies and gentlemen, why Nelson Chamisa and this team wait until the final hour to do some of the things they do. Like in this instance, the nomination court is supposed to sit today. We don't know yet whether his candidates filed nomination papers as CCC candidates or whether they did so as independent candidates. We are yet to confirm, and we will come back with you once we have a definite answer. But in the morning, they had said that they are going to file as independent candidates. But now, with this development, maybe they've chosen the option to just bar those other ones. But no matter what they do, the Ostalos receivers have been recorded by Tshabangu and were stopped by the previous court letter from using the party name and also the party symbol. So what we are waiting for now, ladies and gentlemen, is to see how the court will treat with this one. Will Nelson Chamisa and this team of lawyers, will they manage to stop Sengezo Tshabangu and his CCC, formerly MDC structures? Will they be allowed, or will they be stopped from using Nelson Chamisa's face? At least the pith of this letter centers mainly on Nelson Chamisa's face. Nelson Chamisa is saying, I don't want my face to be used by those people. And in this letter, they said that they are going to sue those who file using his face, those who accept papers with his face from unauthorized users, and also those who permit the unauthorized use of their clients' property. All of those. So there are 3 or 4 sections of people that might be affected by this lawsuit. So we just wait to see on whether Tshabangu will stop and remove Chamisa's face, and just because the bone of contention here is that face. Will he just remove the face and file as CCC without Nelson Chamisa's face? Of course, yes, he knows that he's losing the elections anyway, so that won't harm him that much. And I am thinking, this is now my opinion, I think it was best for the Citizens Coalition for Change, a former Citizens Coalition for Change MPs, to contest as independent candidates, because no one can record them as such. No matter what technicality they can use, they were not going to be recorded by anyone, because they would have contested the election as independent candidates. They must just contest as independent candidates and have Nelson Chamisa campaign for them. Honorable